Fellow coffee lovers, what is up and welcome to today's video, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Alex. As you guys can see by today's video, I will be making coffee with you guys and testing it out, seeing how the new summer pods are. When I say new pods, I do know that these iced pods come out every year, but I'm actually new to the Nespresso world. I got one for Christmas in December. I did a video where I tested out all the coffees because I had never had an espresso machine before. I've never tasted any of the pods, so I did have a video where I test them out. They will be linked over here, so you can go click the link and then it'll take you to that video where you can watch me test all these coffees. But as soon as I heard that these were coming out, I had been waiting for the iced ones in forever because I love iced coffees. I'm not a hot coffee drinker. When I heard that these pods were coming out, I knew I had to get them, so I patiently waited. I also got this really cute bag. But I picked up the Ice Leggero, which I'm so excited for this one. The regular Leggero one is my absolute favorite. I drink that one pretty much every single day. I'm obsessed with it. And I also picked up the Ice Forte. This one was a little too strong for me when I did taste the regular one, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this one, but I had to taste both. I also did stock up on the Leggero pods because, like I mentioned, they're amazing. Another one. And another one. So I picked up 30 pods because I'm obsessed with this one, but picked that one up. And then they included the recycling bag because yes, I do participate in this and I highly suggest you guys do as well. They have a great recycling program. You know, the little things that we each can do to kind of help the planet, we should definitely do it. And then something non-Nespresso kind of related that's coffee related, and I figured I would just add it to this video, is I actually got this not too long ago. This is the Starbucks cold brew coffee concentrates. I just figured I would try all three of these out, see what I like. A little disclaimer though for all the coffee fanatics lovers out there, I, like I said, am a beginner. I'm not a coffee pro. I don't know all the fancy schmancy terms, but if you are just somebody like me that just honestly loves to drink coffee that tastes good and doesn't know that much, like a beginner I would say, then you're at the right video. If you guys are looking for something for like a barista would do, or like an expert, a coffee fanatic, I'm not the girl for you, but please be nice in the comments. I'm just gonna share with you guys how I make my iced coffee and what I think and all of that. But you've made it this far, you're still here, you haven't clicked out, so you like coffee and I like coffee too, so let's go make some coffee. Hello. Hi, welcome to my living room. This looks a little chaotic actually now that I'm looking at it. We've got a bunch of stuff on the table. You're probably confused as to why I have 5 cups. I'm actually going to use these two so we can see what these look like when they are done. I like the clear cups and I just want to see it like that. And I have the 3 clear cups that I will use to do the finished product. Here are everything that I'll be using. This is my Nespresso Vertuo machine. We have caramel macchiato. This is my favorite creamer. We also have the caramel sauce. This is from the brand Torani. I personally love this. It is so good, so that is that. And then we have 2 of these syrups from Starbucks, which I won't be using them, but I just brought them for like aesthetic purposes. We have the pods over here and then the cold brew that we will also be trying. First, let's take a look at the pods. So let's open up the Forte. They're really pretty. I've seen these around. This is not the first time I've seen them, but it looks like this. And the Ice Leggero one, I think it looks the same. Oh, the Forte is a little bit bigger. This is the Leggero and this is the Forte. It is bigger, as you guys can see. We're gonna get into brewing these and then I will be right back. Alright, and we are back to where we started with our coffee and our cups ready to taste test. First, I will try them just like this. They've had a little bit to cool off, but I didn't want to wait too long, so let's try it. Good. Not too bad. It is strong though, so it still does have that strong element to it. This is the Ligero one. I'm not going to try too much of this because as you can see, there's like none in here. Whoa. Whoa, that has a strong kick to it with a flavor that is not in the regular one. I haven't seen the notes of it because I just want to go in with a blind taste test. I'm probably going to say that this one, the Forte one, is right now leading because this one has just such a weird punch. It's not creamy like the first one. That's definitely a weird taste. I made this a big giant creamer just so I can put it evenly between all of them. That way they all taste the same. They're made the same. But first, let's put this in. Hopefully I do not spill it. So let's try. One down. Let's put the Ligero in. Put this in there. This one looks really promising. It looks really good. Don't really know how to use concentrate. I assume it's just a strong version of coffee, so we're just gonna put some in and see how that goes. I think that's enough. I don't want to be bouncing up the walls later today. Voila. This is the Forte. This is the cold brew. And this is the Bianco Ligero. Let's try the Forte first because honestly I'm pretty excited to try this one. I might have put a little too much creamer because this does feel very light. I actually really like this one. It's not too strong, which I thought it would be, but again, it's probably because I put too much creamer and milk. So don't put too much if you want it to be more of a coffee flavor, but this does taste really nice. It's also really smooth. But it just feels a little watered down because I just probably put too much creamer. I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10 just because I know there's still room for improvement. Next, we'll do the Bianco Ligero. What? That weird like strong punch has kind of just blended into all these flavors. Honestly, making it into a really good iced coffee. I'm so confused, like baffled, because it did not taste like this when I tried it just out of the brew. What the hell? Like, I'm mind blown. I can literally taste this, the smallest little, slightest little dab of whatever it was and the grossness of how I tasted it prior to putting it in all of this still kind of lingers on my mouth. Like there's an aftertaste that I don't really know how to put my fingers on it. Definitely gonna look into the notes of this and then I'll get back to you guys. But these two taste very different from each other. This one definitely tastes more watered down. But comparing the two, honestly, after trying it just like that, I thought I was gonna like this one better. But I actually like this one. I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10. And lastly, we are gonna try this Starbucks one, the concentrate. Again, I have no idea how to make a concentrate. I assume it would be like this, so. 9 out of 10. Combined, 10 out of 10. That is delicious. I just had to try it like that. 10 out of 10 combined. This one is just a little bit sweeter. I'm gonna check if it has sugar and what the sugar context is of it. It's crazy because I literally thought I was gonna like this one the best, but after trying both of these, delicious. This one is really good if, let's say, you work early in the morning or you don't have an espresso machine, but I assume if you're watching this it's for the Nespresso. But if you don't, this is a great option. For example, I sometimes work super early in the morning before like everybody in my house wakes up. This can be a little bit noisy when it's like dead silent everywhere else in the house and it's like 4 in the morning. So sometimes I don't want to use this. I will make other coffees, but that is definitely going to be my go-to. So this isn't too loud, but trust me, at 4 in the morning when everything is pitch silent, this sounds like the loudest thing. Like, it sounds like a construction site is inside my kitchen. This one has a creamy aftertaste, like a sweet creamy aftertaste. This one has just a random aftertaste with like a note that I'm unfamiliar with. It's not creamy like the other Bianco Leggero one. The aftertaste is a little bitter and I don't know. This little guy, it says that there's no sugar added into it. It has 1 gram of protein, 10 calories, 0 fat, and 1 gram of carbs. So maybe I just have to put more coffee, and that was my bad mistake that I made it too creamy. Let's see. I still feel like it's sugary, but it doesn't have the same taste as my normal coffees. Should I just try? Oh, I'm just gonna put some in the cup. This is really weird, but I don't want to get up and get another cup dirty, so I'm just gonna use the lid to try. This tastes disgusting, just like that. How does that turn into this? Moving on, the iced Forte. South American Arabicas mixed with the Indonesian Arabica to offer an impactful aromatic experience, dark roasted and ground specifically for a delicious coffee over ice. Best served as 1 cup capsule over a big cup of ice cubes. Oh, so this doesn't even say add creamer to it, which kind of makes sense because, like I said, it's pretty watered down. And the Ice Leggero, it says, why we love it. Enjoy this delicate fruity. That's what it is. It's fruity. That's that weird taste that it has. Fruity and cereal notes of Barista Creations Ice Leggero. If they take away the fruitiness to this, it'll be a 10 out of 10 in my opinion for my taste buds, because that fruitiness, especially when you try it just as is, absolutely not, no. The fruitiness is what makes the aftertaste a little. It is less strong though when you mix it with everything, I mean obviously, but yeah, the fruitiness, it's gotta go. The elegant flavors of the Ethiopian Arabica in this blend refreshes you like the gentlest of summer breezes when you pour it over ice. We roast it lightly and ground it specifically to deliver that cool, delicate taste dancing on your palate. A+ to whoever wrote this. Best served as 1 coffee capsule over a cup full of ice cubes. To extend the treat, top it up with cold water or cold milk. Final thoughts after reading everything and seeing everything and trying everything different ways. This one 100% tastes better if you just brew it and drink it like that. Add ice like it mentioned. I do agree with that. This one, the fruitiness of it, disgusting in my opinion if you just drink it straight brewed. But when you mix it with everything, it does wash away like the fruity taste, which I personally don't like the fruity taste. I like a creamy coffee, which is why I absolutely love the original Bianco Leggero one. And lastly, this Starbucks concentrate. Disgusting. Again, if you just try it like that, do not recommend it. Learn from my mistakes. Do not just try it a cup like that. It is just no. But adding it with everything else, it does taste good, but it's just really sweet and I don't understand why. If you guys can help me make this coffee better, like it's just really sweet. Even when I added more, I felt like the sweetness was still there. Like the sweetness was just not going away. The cup was just filling up with more coffee. Again, I am not a coffee pro in any sense whatsoever. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. If you guys have any tips on how to make these coffees better, or if you guys like to make them a certain way, definitely share your tips down in the comments. I'm sure other people that stumble across this video will love to know your tips as well, so leave them down in the comments. Also, if you guys want me to try any other coffees or anything like that, any recipes you want me to try at home, I can definitely do that, so leave that down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!